somebody left an interesting comment on my YouTube channel, and I wanted us to just read it and I want to add some context to it because I think it'll help some of y'all that's out there. So, Tiger Meg, she said, this crazy company has been violating my rights and has been threatening to throw me in jail. That's not funny. And it's been blowing up my phone so much, I've had to switch it to contacts only. I think that's an amazing comment that we could discuss because a lot of the times, like when I'm just talking to clients or just what we've been raised to do is ignore these debt collection calls and things of that nature, right? So I just wanted to address that and not only for Tiger Meg, but also just anybody else that it might help. So let's focus on debt collectors first and foremost. If you've been following my channel, you know that we sue debt collectors, right? You know that we understand FDCPA violations, and that's what allows us to exercise those violations. Part of getting those violations, what I tell my clients to do, I give them specific instructions. We got to answer the phone call, right? They are violating specific rights, right? When they're contacting you about the debt, there's certain things that are under the FDCPA that allows you to not only answer that phone call, but get them under violations. I've talked about this if you're in my university and you got to level 3, you know it. If you're in the higher programs, you already know everything I'm talking about. But I say that to say, like, if you're just somebody that just stumbled across my channel, or if you're just watching like the free information, you still need to know there's nothing wrong with you answering the phone call. Don't ignore the phone calls. Answer them. I'm talking about debt collectors, right? And when these debt collectors attempt to sue you, you got to understand there's different things that you can do. Overall, let me just say this. Overall, over everything I'm going to say, I need y'all to understand that none of this is legal advice. And I would recommend that you go ahead and get a lawyer. If you don't know a place to go ahead and get a lawyer, you can go to consumeradvocates.org, right? You can search your area. They'll provide you with different people. You're going to have to do your groundwork. But if you're in a situation, you're like, okay, I've been watching this guy on YouTube. I want to work with them as far as suing the debt collector, credit bureaus, etc. We'll have a link. You can go ahead and tap in with us. But I just wanted to answer the question, to be honest. And I want y'all to remember, don't run away from that debt collector call, right? Don't run away from it at all. When it comes to the original creditors, right? I don't want to name any of these companies, but y'all know, the original creditors. Yeah, it's possible they may sue you for that credit card debt. I literally dropped a video based off of the fact that if a credit card company is going to sue you, I think that's the video that the Tiger Meg commented on. I think it was on a YouTube short because we post the shorts and we post the long videos as well. So if they gonna sue you, right? If you missed that video for whatever reason, go find that video. But in summary, you gotta understand when it comes to the actual credit, like the original creditor, the credit card company, if they are suing you, it's not legal advice. But a lot of times there's a arbitration agreement that basically says that they can't take you to that different venue of court before they try to pursue anything, right? They have to try to use a different venue first. So you got to look up the arbitration clause. You got to look up the credit card agreements and go watch that full video that I did because I know we got a lot of videos. So I wanted to answer the comment specifically because I know that it might be someone that didn't watch the video where I broke down how to handle if a credit card company is suing you. Maybe you don't know how to handle if a debt collector is suing you. Debt collector is a little bit easier as far as dismissing those because you got to understand that when the debt was transferred over, a lot of times they have a clause in there that says that everything in there is not 100% accurate. So if they're trying to sue you based off of somebody that's not 100% accurate, that's not going to go well in the course. And that's how my students and I have been able to get these cases dismissed, right? You can put a motion to dismiss, you could put an answer, you could ask for the entire purchase agreement, which is what I recommend you do in your debt validation notices. That's under the FDCPA. When it comes to credit reporting, that's the FCRA if you're unfamiliar with these type of stuff. So just wanted to answer that question real quick. Hopefully this was helpful. And I just want y'all to remember that you do have power. These consumer laws are very powerful. Our mission really is to help fund $1 billion to small business owners, but this does not happen without your personal credit being on point. So I need y'all to use this information to go ahead and empower yourselves, empower your family, empower your friends, empower your haters or something. You know what I'm saying? Like we all need to have that good credit so we can go get the funding we need, put it in different assets, put it in different investments, put it in different businesses, and just leave your mark. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously we're not gonna all be here. Where all of us are not gonna be here physically forever. So you just gotta leave your mark, right? Leaving your mark, someone like a Kobe Bryant, we still talk about to this day, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? So do what you can to leave your mark. Don't run away from those debt collector calls, right? If you're being texted, emailed, phone called, harassed, like how Tiger Meg is talking about that they threatening to throw you in jail and all of that stuff, you have rights. We can help you, but if you want to go on an alternative route, just do your research as far as the legal help that you're going to get. But I'm here to tell you, if anything, if you don't take anything from this video, I want you to take the simple fact that you do have these rights. You do have these consumer rights, right? Don't let these companies play with you when it comes to your credit reporting, when it comes to unfair debt collection practices. You know what I'm saying? Go use the FDCPA and get these people in trouble, right? Study my channel. Keep watching more of these videos. With that being said, hopefully you have a blessed one. And like I said, just keep watching the videos.